Scorpio, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for early December 2025. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know, I appreciate each and every single one of you. So let's get right down to business, as always, and start you off with an oracle card here, just so we can dip our toes in the energy and see what's happening for the lovely Scorpio collective. Hope you're all doing fabulous and fantastic, my friends. Let's get it going here. My guide, spirit team, talk to me. What do you got for us? What do you have for Scorpio gang? In early December 2025 is at its end, or pretty close to it. What energies, messages, insights can we take a peek at? And yeah, we're just going to take a real quick look at this first card, then we'll get into the full reading itself. And at the very end, I'll pull you a bonus card from the Shadowland Tarot, just to see what might be in the shadows or what shadow work you can lean into, which is always interesting. But let's get it going here. Let's rock and see what we got for Scorpio gang in early December. What's the vibe? What's the energy here? Let's get this card out nice and quick, hopefully. The deck sometimes doesn't like to play along, but there we go. Nice. Powerful. Okay, this is strong. This always reminds me of the Chariot, the way the energy is like moving forward. It's like it's not taking a step back, it's pushing forward. It's like doubling down, actually. Now, before we fully dive into that, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the December subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. And also, if you could kindly illuminate that like button by tapping it right on its third eye, you know I'd greatly appreciate it. But enough of the promo, back into the reading. Let's talk more in depth about this. So the imagery, intriguing to me. We have this woman, she has like a little old school pilot's cap on. She's walking in that direction. We got the boat that's flying. We got the birds. We have this creature. We have all sorts of stuff in the background. They're all pushing forward. So I love this for a future focus. That's a great thing. And I would say it just reminds me of the Chariot. It's got that push, that determination. Now, for some of you, it could represent a trip. It could represent distance situations as well. But if we remove that from the equation, I just love the determination and the push. Now, for some of you, that's great. It's maybe Spirit saying, all right, Scorpio, don't look behind you. Don't look at what's in front of you now. Look ahead. Future focus, eyes to the horizon. That's what I pick up in a big way with this card, and I really like it. And people would not want to get in the way of an energy like this because it has so much momentum. So there is also something that seems to be picking up momentum for the Scorpio collective. I think it's a good thing. But then I also had this energy, I already mentioned it, where it feels like someone's doubling down on something. So whether it's doubling down efforts, to me, it's like I'm multiplying, I'm doubling down, I'm pushing it even further. So we're going to have to see how that plays out within the reading. So we're going to put her down right there. Now is a good time for planning out the future. But let's see what Tarot has to say. And yeah, I always say that first card, it doesn't make or break the reading. It's just a little footnote. So let's get you 3 tarot cards in the upright. Then we'll get into that intuitive juiciness. Let's shuffle it up one time here for Scorpio gang. And while we do, let's talk about last week's reading. It was a pretty good one. The reading was titled A Surprising Win. So I hope you had one. I always say wins come in all different shapes and sizes. Maybe you had a couple of really great days that you weren't expecting to have. Maybe you got some extra money. Maybe there were some breakthroughs with work and career or personal relationships. It could be any and all things, right? But if you didn't have one, that could still bleed over for a week or two. So that was good energy to hang our hat on. Now, we're going to see what shows up this week. As you know, energy is very fluid, never set in stone. So only take this how it hits for you, because we could be seeing your vibe or somebody else, right? Let's get it going. 3 cards to start for Scorpio. What's happening in early December, please? What we got? Thank you. Wheel of Fortune. Whoa. Okay. Powerful, fast, very similar to that underlying tone. I love when we start with a wheel, because first, I love starting with an action card, and the Wheel of Fortune is an action card. Aside from it literally being named the Wheel of Fortune, that's a good sign. Let's get a couple more. Quick, just really strong energy. We got the Knight of Swords right here in the center. That energy is not slowing down. This doubling down type of energy is still here, my friends. What do we got for Scorpio, please? One more. And there it is. Okay, I talked about it. There it is, the Chariot. So this energy doesn't slow down. It only speeds up. Now, for a lot of you, that is tremendous. For a lot of you, this could be a lot of accelerated energy, accelerated growth. I'm already feeling it. I just don't want it to get out of hand. That's the thing, because the energy to me is just so intense. But if anyone can handle intense, it's Scorpio gang, right? We can handle a bit of intensity. Let's go through. I'll give you some of the classical meanings and archetypes. Then we'll get into that juicy, intuitive stuff. But at first glance, let's talk about the elements. I feel like that's important. It tells us how the energy is flowing or the areas of life that could be important. The Wheel of Fortune to me is mixed, so we're not going to focus on that. It's just a major, powerful, major arcana. So I like it. It's strong. Jupiter energy is what I think of, super expansive. We have air right here in the center, the realm of logic, strategy, intelligence. It's very smart. It's very sharp. It's very cerebral. So that's the thing with swords. It's about the mindset and the mind. They're also communication suit. Moving to the back end, we have Scorpio's power element. We got water, even though that doesn't look like a water card. It's a card that represents the Cancer Collective, the Chariot. So the water is the emotional realm, the inner, so the creativity, the expression, personal relationships, all that stuff. So it's all internal back here. So it's like we have the heart and the mind, heart, mind. But this, it's like all accelerated. It gets faster and faster and faster. Like we go from fast to the fastest, actually. So I let's go through and start building this out piece by piece. Position number one, the Wheel of Fortune. Now, you saw I was happy when that card first came out, and I hope all of you are too, because to me, the Wheel of Fortune is my good luck charm. Now, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. There are some drawbacks to the card as well. But whenever I see the Wheel of Fortune, I think or know that luck is on my side, luck is on Scorpio's side. It's really, really great for that. So maybe take advantage of it while it's around. But there's this the undertone of the wheel is that it moves so quick. It is a karmic card, right? So it can represent cycles of life, situations that we needed to go through and needed to learn. So of course the karmic tie is here, but it's fast, it's sudden, it's rapid, it's surprising. It's an energy that's just spinning, spinning, spinning. It's not slow and methodical whatsoever. And so it could change, it could shift on a dime. That's the thing with this. And another downside, I don't even want to call it a downside, but you might be more prone to take risk in this time. When the Wheel of Fortune is here, you might want to try your luck or gamble, literally and figuratively, when this card is here. So just watch out for that. It's a bit of a risk taker, it's a bit spontaneous. And the downside to the wheel is just the speed at which it moves. But if you could handle intensity, Scorpio, I've been saying it since the beginning, that double down energy I was picking up. If you could handle intense energy, if you could handle quick, expansive growth, the Wheel of Fortune is no problem at all. Remember, it's Jupiter, it's lucky, and it grows things. In the center, we move to the Knight of Swords. So for some of you, maybe you're connected to an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. If that's not the case, out of all the knights, and remember this about knights, they all represent action, they all represent communication, speaking, talking, messages. This is the fastest mover of them all. And we see the picture of him. He is shooting off towards something like a rocket. Talk about action. This is a huge card of determination. I want to act and I want to act now. So it's like I'm not delaying, I'm pushing. There's no stop, there's no slowing down with this card. So it's good for a lot of reasons, and especially with the accelerated energy I'm picking up this week. But the downside is that it could be a little confrontational, right? The Knight of Swords, it could be a little hard headed, it could be a little confrontational, a little my way or the highway, and he's charging into battle. Like, this is not a pushover type of energy. So we're going to have to keep an eye on him. I mean, he might go a little wild, but the buck doesn't even stop there, Scorpio. It really doesn't, because just when we thought we couldn't speed the energy up and accelerate it even more, the Chariot comes in. And I spoke about some similar themes when we were looking at that very first card in the beginning that I said reminded me of the Chariot. So for a portion of you, it might be a Cancer placement or a Cancer that's in your life. If that's not the case, determined, just like this, very fast moving, just like this, the fastest mover in the whole entire tarot deck. Now, yes, the Tower, our card, is shocking and it's quick and it's sudden, but out of all the movers, this is the quickest action. It's either coming or going. It's coming or going super quick. So we accelerate every step along the way. I'm hoping it's a good thing, but for some Scorpios, maybe it's a warning, because it's like once you pop, the fun don't stop, or once this energy kicks in, it's on. Like, it's giving me that kind of vibe. This is a great card for determination. It could also represent distance and travel. It could represent your mode of transportation, like vehicles and stuff like that. Not slowing down. So it's either coming or going. So we'd want to look at it further. The downside to the Chariot is very similar to the Knight of Swords, right? It's a little hard-headed, a little too determined sometimes. Uh, and always remember, chariots were initially made as instruments of war, instruments of battle. So these cards could potentially be conflict, but I don't want to turn it just into that. To me, I'm just picking up the energetic oomph that I'm feeling. So I want to dive deeper on all of it, Scorpio. Let's do it. Let's jump in and clarify. Okay. Let's get a good shuffle here for Scorpio gang. What do we got? And yes, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot, because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. Pardon me. Let's go in on the wheel. Got a little frog in the throat there. Oh, and yes, if you're a reader yourself, please feel free to play along. That's why the box is here. If you're feeling any messages you want to give to Scorpio, you could drop it in the comments. I don't mind at all. Okay, Wheel of Fortune. What do we got? Hopefully this is all good stuff, Scorpio. We're cross watchers. Okay. So we got the Six of Swords in reverse here. Let's loop. I don't want to say it's like Groundhog's Day, but to me, the Six of Swords is something popping back up. I saw that, I think, literally 2 weeks ago. The energy is still here, Scorpio. So I know that was a big focus on the reading a couple weeks ago. The energy is still in the mix. So I have to give you the message that there could be a variety of whole different things that could pop back up on you in this time. So whether it's situations, thought processes, individuals, this energy goes in a circle. It goes in a circular motion. However, this time might be a little bit different. Change could go in your direction, especially with the Six of Swords in reverse. Sometimes this could be a problematic energy. Sometimes it could represent something degrading or something running off or running away. But the big thing I'm picking up here is either one, we still got wins, victories, and luck moving your way, because remember, this is just the starting point. But I have to tell you, the energetic potential for things to pop back up is still here. So if that didn't happen over the past week or two, the energy is still here, whether it could be various things, situations, behaviors, where it's like, all right, here we go again. Here we go again. Hi again, Scorpio, I'm back. It's giving me that vibe. Let's keep going. We're not going to spend too much time there. It is what it is. But notice all the energy is in motion. Even like now we're getting into the clarifiers. It's all moving. It's all fluid. It's all in motion. Let's see what the Knight of Swords has. Let's see what he has to say. So why is the Knight of Swords here for Scorpio gang? Pretty simple. And again, I got a similar message before we go to the Knight of Swords. I got a similar message. I think it was in the Virgo reading, that you could potentially have the chance to like try something you've already done, or like you did something one way and now you can do it right the next time around. Where like I could revisit an idea, or I could revisit something and do it better this time. Let's go in on the Knight of Swords. That came through in the Virgo reading, and it's coming through here too. Okay. I mean, I don't know how we're going to top this, Scorpio. This is a little bit of resistance. I can say that in the energy, but it's only a matter of time. So there could be some sort of situation where it's like, listen, it's only a matter of time. Like someone could resist it. They could wish it doesn't happen or try to make it not happen. If I want it, I'm going to get it. It's like giving me that kind of vibe, which could be good for some of you. Some of you maybe not so much. This energy is very determined to have a very particular outcome, and it will have it. That's how it feels to me. I will achieve this. Now, the Nine of Pentacles, wins, victories, we already got it. Like with all this energy up top, it's like fast, it's quick. We got massive win victory energy. So still that bleeds over from last week. This is a card of blessings. It's a card of abundance. She's solid and stable. The only reason I said there's a little resistance is because this card's not a mover. It's like a statue. So when I see it with the Knight of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles, either one, there's something great coming at you, and there's long-lasting implications behind it. And I already said it's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time. And especially with the 9, there could be something that's very close. But even if there is energetic resistance, it's already en route. Like it's already on the way. Let's keep going. So I'm predicting wins and victories, Scorpio. They're en route. If you've been manifesting, if you've been praying, the universe got your order. Right? So not a matter of if, but when. Let's go in on the Chariot. We'll see what that has, then we'll do a quick recap. So overall, if we're looking at the generalized energy, things are moving. So even if you're going through stuff and it seems like nothing's changing, seems like nothing's moving, energetically, it's the total opposite. Everything's moving. Everything's shifting. Let's go in on the Chariot. So why is it here for Scorpio gang? Okay. Yeah, and there it is. And the energy is extremely magnetic. We have the Ace of Cups, beautiful. So it's like we have the energy on the front end, which is looping back, older energy. Now we have the fresh energy. It's like all coming at you like a tidal wave. You know, I love aces. To me, they represent offers and opportunities. So whether they're like work, money offers, or emotional offers in conversation, it could be both. honestly. But when I see the Chariot and the Ace of Cups, it's like, oh, it's coming at you. You got multiple positive energies coming in, where I could expect for a lot of Scorpios to have multiple wins in a row, where it's like win after win after win, where I hit like a nice stretch of time where everything's just going my way and everything's magnetic. There's this magnetism that Scorpio energy naturally has. Like there's a couple of magnetic signs in the zodiac. Scorpio is one of them. So when I see it, you got things coming at you, you got people coming at you. Here it comes, here they come. It's all over the place. Like this one's coming at you, then this one's coming at you, then this one's coming at you. So it's like boom, boom, boom. So I think it's fantastic. I think it's claimable. You got new, you got old, you got a little bit of everything here, Scorpio. So it's like a combo platter of wins and victories and goodness this week. And listen, if you watch me regularly, you know I keep it very real, especially in the Scorpio readings. If there's some funkiness, I'm the first to say it. But this reading is different than I've seen in a while for Scorpio. Like sometimes we get a little bit of a mixed bag, right? We get a couple of really great things, a couple of little rough things. If you're going through a tough time, this energy is on the way. Like it's on the way. So let's go through and do a quick recap. Then we'll get into the shadow. I'm loving the reading this week. Lots of things, people, situations magnetically coming your way. Like I don't even think you need to go outside of your normal day to day. But if you look in the box, position number one, we got the Wheel of Fortune with the Six of Swords in reverse. So again, we have this looping back type of energy where something could pop back up, something could return, or you might have a chance to do something again, but do it differently, where it's like, all right, I know where I messed up last time. I'm going to do it differently this time. So making an adjustment is here. Moving to the middle, more wins. We got the Knight of Swords with the Nine of Pentacles coming right at you. Massive wins and victories all over the place. And to me, it's already en route. It's only a matter of time. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. The only downside I saw here was a little bit of energetic drag. But to me, there's a very insistent energy where it's like, I will get this. I will achieve this. This is where I'm heading. No ifs, ands, or buts. So that's determination. Moving to the back end, we have the Chariot with the Ace of Cups. So even more just coming at you. So if you can handle this, if you could handle win after win, if you could handle everything swinging your way for quite a while, then this is a dream. It's a dream. Here it comes, here they come type of energy. It's just so many different things. I can't even narrow it down to one. So this is one of those claimable readings, my friends. Please take a screenshot if you want to look into it further. Let's see what's in the shadows. Okay, let's get a good shuffle here. What do we got for Scorpio gang? Please. And yes, I always like to pull one shadow card at the very end just to see whether it's something within you or something you don't quite see. Shadow cards don't always have to be a challenge. They could be a good thing too. So let's get you one. And yeah, if you made it to this point in the reading, please feel free to check out channel memberships. I'll put a link for it in the comments below. It's a beautiful way to support the channel, and I have much love for all my channel members. Okay, let's get this going. What do we got for Scorpio gang, please? What's in the shadows here of all this goodness we saw this week? Thank you. The Five of Cups. Okay. I mean, it's a common shadow card. It's a big contrast to the excited energy I was feeling this week in the main part of the spread. Because the Five of Cups is the River of Tears. It's down. It's a little gloomy. It's a little depressed type of energy. So, like, even though this energy is coming in, or even if you're experiencing it already, like, this energy could be in the undertone. And listen, as someone with major Scorpio placements myself, I get it. This is an energy we experience often. We can't help it. It's just coded into Scorpio placements. Doesn't mean we're all just like miserable and depressed all the time. Absolutely not. But we see the darker side of things sometimes. And when I see the Five of Cups in the shadows, there can be the tendency to lean into that in this time, where even though there's great energy coming in, it's like, okay, well, that's coming in, but what about after that? Or what's the catch? When's the other shoe going to drop? Like, that's kind of how this energy is presenting itself to me. Um, I just feel like there's good no strings energy coming in, which is really great. But this energy, I mean, if you're a Scorpio, if you're not a cross watcher, you know how to manage this at this point, I'm sure. But just watch out for it. The energy is a little bit down, a little bit gloomy, but that doesn't mean you can't collect wins and victories, my friends. So we're going to put that Five of Cups right there, Scorpio. That's what I got for you this week. Don't click away just yet, though. I'm going to give you the details of the December subscriber surprise. If you would like further clarification on your situation, you can book a personal reading with me at my website, mastermetaphysics.com. My December schedule is live right now, and the spots go quick, so go check it out, see what's available if you want to have a chat with me. But for the December subscriber surprise, I'm giving away 3 copies of one of my favorite decks for all skill levels, the Gilded Tarot Royale. So if you'd like to get your name in for this, it's two simple things, as always, my friends. First, you must be subscribed. And second, let me know down in the comments, out of all the tarot cards, which one do you resonate with most? When you see it in a reading, it's like, yeah, that's me. Put your answer in the comments. You'll be entered to win. And at the end of the month, the winners will be announced in the community tab. As always, my friends, much love, and I'll see you soon.